Hello and welcome to a special episode of Analog Report. We haven't done this in a really long time. My name is Mark Sullivan, and joining me today, as always, is Jason Kwasnicki.
Hola.
Oh
Vote
God,
for Pedro.
no one can even see that you're wearing that shirt.
Oh, I'm sorry.
When did that movie even come out? Was that 2003? That's
Maybe.
15 years ago, man. And
Maybe.
also joining is Delilah Lugo, as always. Hi, Delilah.
Hello.
All right, we haven't done this in a really long time. It's been almost a year.
Almost a year, and
Yeah.
Jason was the host a year ago.
Yeah, Jason was the
Yeah.
host. Things have changed. Jason lost his voice and then regained it, but he can no longer host.
I mean, look, we got to be honest with our audience. Um, you know, Mark, I just wanted to give Mark an opportunity, to push his career forward.
Thanks, man. That means a lot. That means a lot.
I was hitting the next level, and I felt, I was hogging all the responsibilities, taking all the limelight.
Uh-huh.
And, you just got to spread the wealth, man.
Yeah, of course. Well, this doesn't mean that we're back regularly. We're kind of just doing this as a special thing because E3 is right around the corner. We're recording this
Yay.
on May 19th. E3 is less than a month away, and we really wanted to come back in and talk predictions like we love to do.
Yeah,
So yeah, that's pretty much what the goal of this is. And I got my trusty little notebook. As with every year, I will be logging your predictions word for word. I will catch you on any inaccuracies should these things come true, even remotely. Because I play to win. That's basically it. So who wants to start? Do we want to start with you, Jason, Delilah? Who wants to start with the E3 predictions?
We're going to rock, paper, scissors for it.
Now let me. I don't think that's gonna work.
It would totally work.
Just to let you know, so some of the rules that are in place for the predictions, where if you're doing, what kind of rules did I give you guys? Anything that was already confirmed, obviously, like you can't predict, like you can't just predict, oh yeah, there will be a new Death Stranding trailer because we already know that. We already know that. That's absolutely going to happen. If you wanted
Can
to
a
say,
hold on. I just want to clarify something.
Okay.
Can there be a prediction that that something will not happen?
oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Unless they've said that it won't be there.
right.
Like anything that's
Yeah.
confirmed is off
Okay.
the table.
Like
Anything,
the PS5, for example.
Yeah, or like Gearbox said, Borderlands 3 won't be there. You can predict that it actually will
But
be there.
but they didn't say that the PlayStation 6 won't be there.
Oh my god. Yeah, Jason, go ahead. If you want to go ahead and make the prediction that the PlayStation 6 will be at E3, be my guest.
Like you said, man, play to win. Play to win. You got to have those points.
So yeah,
PlayStation 6 won't be there. Xbox 5000 won't be there.
Xbox 5000, yeah. Yeah, so nothing like that. Just kind of play it by ear what that means. But who wants to start?
Just real quick to put things together, we've been doing this will be our third year doing this, right?
Yes, this will be the third year that we've done this.
Gotcha. Okay. And
And
last year you won, Mark,
tradition.
right?
Last year I won. Hold on, I actually have the tallies in the same notebook by how much I won. I had 3.25 points. Jason had 2.25, and Delilah had 1.5.
Yeah, I did bad. I'm gonna do
Um,
bad this year again.
But it's funny because you actually had the ballsiest
Hmm.
predictions last year.
Yeah.
Because one of the ones that you got, the one that you got spot on, was a new Metroid tease.
Yeah.
That would, and you even specified that it would only be about anywhere between 1 and 10 seconds long, and you were pretty much on the money with that, which is incredible.
Yeah.
For some
So-
reason, I feel like 2.5 points. There's something wrong with that. It's kind of like when you get your like SAT score back, and you feel like there's something wrong with the
What are you
grading because
talking
of like the
about?
little bubbles,
Jason.
and you have to have them regrade it.
Jason, what are you talking about 2.5? You had 2.25.
or 2.25. Wait, how does that even work?
You
I'm
I don't
calling
even,
bullshit on this.
I don't even know how we decided on this. So you got the 2 points for a new Wolfenstein and a new Weevil Within.
Weevil within.
Yeah, a new Weevil Within.
I
There's a
think the
Weevil
point
within.
25 was because you said either or.
No,
I
no,
think-
Oh, okay.
no. The quarter point was on a new Dragon Age game being revealed because apparently someone confirmed that one was in development and you wouldn't leave me alone about it.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So-
Well, you know what? This is one of the reasons why I stepped down as host, because now I don't gotta be like Mark. I don't gotta play to win. I don't gotta chill out. I can make bold predictions from the heart.
All right, and also I do want to before it gets too in the weeds here, I do want to apologize for any video problems with this episode because I am doing this for the first time and I need practice. So
Mark's face broke Skype.
my face did break Skype. That's actually true. All right, Jason, why don't you just start? Go ahead. Oh God. What's your first prediction on your legal paper?
What do we want to start with here? Okay. Ghosts of Tsushima will get a release date. We will see a metric shit ton, and that is a technical industry term of gameplay. And it shall be released May of 2019.
May 20.
Wow.
So you think? Wait. You're telling me you think at E3 they're not even gonna name drop a window. They're just gonna name drop a month.
Do you want to know why May
Why?
of 2019?
Why May 2019, Jason?
Because the Battle of Tsushima took place in May. Of
That's
now,
crafty.
granted,
Alright.
now granted, the Battle of Tsushima took place in 1905 and has nothing to do with this game. But I bet you the people at Sony were like, "Oh shit, there's a Battle of Tsushima. It took place in May. Oh, got it."
All right. So
That'd be dope.
So you're saying May 2019?
Yeah. So my reasoning behind this is just looking at the Sony roster. What obviously we know that Spider-Man is coming in September of 2018. Death Stranding. That's part of a later prediction, but Death Stranding is not coming out anytime soon. The Last of Us 2 is not coming out anytime soon. It's kind of an open secret that Days Gone is in development hell.
I mean, nah, I wouldn't even say that. That was just featured. I'm gonna fix my hood real quick. That was just featured on what was
Yeah,
it?
but
Game Informer. They had their
Yeah,
their cover
no,
feature.
I know they did a cover feature, and maybe that has something to do why they're saving some information. But there's some kind of rework going on there.
I mean, that's
maybe
possibly true.
maybe
I wouldn't, but
yeah,
I
maybe
feel
in
like
response to the lukewarm reception.
I feel like development
Basically-
hell is too harsh of a
Okay,
way of putting it.
that's fair. That's fair. Maybe it was a bit hyperbolic of me to say that, but
How dare you.
I feel like Ghost of Tsushima is right around the corner because it's been a while since Sucker Punch has been out there, and they've been dead silent. And I feel like this was something that they've been hiding up their sleeve, and now they're kind of coming out, no holds bar.
It's also been a
So-
while since Sony Bend has done anything, and they've had a lot of time to work on this. So I don't know.
On Days
On
Gone.
Days Gone.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So your prediction is Ghost of Tsushima gets a month of May 2019.
May 2019.
Would you think it's going to be a solid date or just May 2019?
Just May. We're not going to get a solid day.
Okay. And that's the full prediction.
Do I want to stick with May? What quarter is May? May is Q2 2019.
You're changing May to Q2.
Yeah, Q2
So,
2019.
but they're not going to
That's
say
safer.
they're not going to have Q2 up on a screen, Jason.
They'll say spring.
Alright.
But spring basically means Q2.
All right. I will write spring 2019. You're locking it in.
Yeah.
All right, Delilah, what you got? What's your
Yeah,
first prediction?
just full disclosure, all of mine are completely ballsy because everything has pretty much been rumored or announced. So all of mine are probably like, what the fuck is she thinking? So sorry about that, but I'm just going to go ahead and say that the VGA's announced from Software Project that showed a really small teaser that said Shadows Die Twice, and I'm convinced that that's Bloodborne 2.
Okay.
That's what I forgot to put on my list. Bloodborne.
Oh,
God damn it,
man.
Jason.
Now, I forget where I saw. I think it was just a rumor. I don't think anything was explicitly said, but the rumor was that Bloodborne 2 was definitely not in development. Again, just a rumor.
Damn, Mark.
That could drop.
Damn.
So you're thinking Bloodborne 2 will be announced?
He's coming out swinging.
Yes.
All right. It's funny. It's funny because I think that was one of your. Hold on, I'll check real quick.
Yes, I think it was last year as
That
well.
was one of your predictions last year.
I'm sticking with
it.
You know,
Splinter
it's
Cell was
interesting.
also last year, and that
Yes.
is confirmed this year. So
That one
thanks,
is.
Walmart.
It's all but confirmed. You know, it's confirmed by Walmart Canada, as were a handful of other treasures that we may or may not see.
It's interesting that she brings up the Bloodborne, though, because that might be one of the reasons why, I was thinking Ghost of Tsushima might get a big display. That's why Sony comes out with that list of games or whatever. It's so kind of relaxed. But it might just be because they're relying almost solely on third-party shit this E3.
Yeah, well, I mean, at least as far as like new things go on their stage, yeah, I would say so. I mean, it's really interesting how they came out. We obviously we haven't talked about this. We haven't talked in a really long time about anything. This is like the first year where they just came right out and said like, this is what we're focusing on at our
Right.
E3 showcase. Like there will not be anything. There will be third party announcements, but as far as first party goes, like we're focusing on these 4 games and that's it. And I think that's a really good. Who knows, that they could be pulling our leg and they might have a surprise up their sleeves. But I think if that is true, that's a really good way of going about it, especially given Sony has shown the same games at the past 2 E3s.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
And to do it for and to do it for a third and not come out saying like that we're focusing on this is our main goal, like that would be bad.
Yeah, but they can't come out and say, oh, you know what, everybody else, they're gonna show their shit now. Like,
Yeah, right. All right, are we ready for my first?
Yep.
All right, it's just not even that
you're
ballsy.
first.
Yeah, my first prediction. Is that okay? Is it
Yeah.
okay if I share, Jason?
Yeah.
Okay. So, with the premiere of Kingdom Hearts 3 yesterday, there was they didn't. Tetsuya Nomura did not reveal the release date. He said that he's hoping for that to be ready next month. Next month is E3.
Right.
So I think Square doing their, Nintendo Direct style pre-recorded video, it will focus a lot on Kingdom Hearts 3. So I think that there will be a new world reveal, and my guess is Big Hero 6, because we haven't seen that yet. We've known about it for a long time, but we haven't seen it yet. So I think they're going to finally reveal that world, what it looks like. And they will drop a release date, and it will be for December of 2018.
Oh my god. Well, you know what? That was my second prediction, so you can skip me on the next
December?
round.
What,
Yeah.
December?
December this year.
Okay,
This
so
year?
she got you. And you know what? I'll just, because I also had a Kingdom Hearts one. Well, my Kingdom Hearts one was kind of 2-part. I actually said November of 2018.
Okay.
I think even if they're not like fully done, they'll find ways to cut corners just to get this game out by the end of the year.
No, I see. I hope not, because that's exactly what they did with Final Fantasy 15, and we still haven't seen the end of it.
That's guess what, bro? That's what's going to happen with.
I don't
Kingdom
think
Hearts
that's going to
3.
happen with Kingdom Hearts 3.
I mean, granted, with all the previews and the gameplay they've thrown out there, there's been positive response. Granted, like Nomura said in like Famitsu, I think this was last month, like the first half of the game is like 90% done, second half is like 60. And generally speaking, when they're talking about like percentages like that. Japanese game devs typically a lot like 30 to 40% as like debugging and that kind of shit. I do think that the game is largely done. I think one of the criticisms that will come out of the game when it comes out is that we've come to expect certain things from like JRPGs and bigger action games. I think that Kingdom Hearts is very much going to feel like like an older PS2, like the old Kingdom Hearts, where it's like they're kind of empty worlds. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna feel a bit barren. It's gonna look nice, but it's gonna.
From the preview coverage that's come out from the world premiere yesterday, I don't know if I feel that way.
I don't know. I haven't played the game. This is
Right.
just my feeling of what I think will happen. It's just a prediction again. But you guys are saying December 2018. I'm saying November 2018.
Alright, so you've got, and that's yours. Is just
And I
November.
agree, yeah, and I agree that with you that Kingdom Hearts will be a very large chunk of their thing. But
I mean, that's not really part of I mean, I'm just assuming that that's what it'll be, but I think that with that, there will be a Big Hero 6 reveal and December 2018.
is
as a
that
date.
is the Big Hero 6? So in terms of points, is the Big Hero 6 going to count as like half?
Yeah, if the
Alright.
world is not Big Hero 6,
You got
if there's a new world reveal, but it's not Big Hero 6, I get a quarter point.
I'm gonna because you're picking a world, I think we should, and because we're all doing a date, I think we should all also pick worlds.
Okay, all right. You want to do that?
Mine.
Oh, and
They
by
didn't
the way, I
already-
also want to add, I don't want to make this part of my prediction because you kind of can't. I just want to add that this is what I think. They're gonna date it for December 2018. It's gonna get delayed later this year, but
Yeah,
they're gonna
that was
date
my-
it for December.
That was my original prediction, actually, that they were gonna delay it to Q1 2019.
You thought
But,
right at E3 they were gonna? No, I think they're gonna do like. I think they're gonna say they're gonna stick to the whole 2018 thing, and then later in the year they're gonna have to delay it. But we can't really predict. For E3 predictions,
Yeah.
we can't predict a delay later in the year. So
right.
I originally thought they were just going to announce it as like a spring in 2019 thing, but
okay.
in terms of worlds,
Yeah, what's your?
they haven't already confirmed Frozen, have they?
They have not.
Frozen.
So you think Frozen? See, I was thinking that at first too, but I think since they've been so silent about Frozen that they might just not say anything and let people find it on their own when the game comes out.
Maybe. Delilah, you want to add a world to yours?
Come
I would
on,
say
you're
Big
going
Hero
ballsy.
6, just based on what we just saw, it would have to be Big Hero 6.
All right, so you and me, Big Hero 6. We're both gonna get a point if this is right. Like,
I was just going for December. I mean, you guys wanted to push it a little bit.
You got to
Alright.
remember, you got to remember Disney. Like Disney pushes this shit at D23. Like Disney has, you know,
they know how popular it is.
So they're gonna want to get the Frozen with that's big business for them. I don't know. That's just my feeling, my gut feeling.
Okay, so we straight up just went we went from me and then rapid fire through the line, so we're back to me again already. Continuing with Square Enix, I think they're gonna say Final Fantasy VII Remake maybe once, and that's it. There's not going to be a new trailer or any gameplay. It's going to be a brief update. They're going to throw the name in there to just let people know, like, hey, yeah, we still know this is a thing. This is still a thing we're working on. There might be concept art, but there's not going to be any footage.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think there's going to be no footage whatsoever of that game. But it is going to be mentioned.
When was the last time we saw that? 2015.
Last time we saw footage?
Yeah, at a show. Yeah, it was like 2015.
Yeah,
right?
it was.
Yes.
It was PlayStation Experience 2015.
Mm.
We've since seen concept art and
Right.
screenshots and things.
Right.
Either posted to magazines or I think at Final Fantasy anniversary events there was concept art that they had on display. But as far as actual footage goes, the last trailer we got with gameplay was PSX 2015.
And I believe, in addition to Nomura, They also put Kitase on it, didn't they?
Yeah, but I don't even know what the situation is now because they brought it in house, and I can't remember where I read this. I'm pretty sure it was mostly confirmed, but they brought it in house from CyberConnect 2 and scrapped most of the work CyberConnect 2 did on it. So that game
That was the
ostensibly had to be started from scratch almost.
Yeah.
That's why I don't think they're ready to show anything, especially with all the job listings that have been continuously going up for the game. I don't think it's anywhere near ready to be shown again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was gonna
no, I
say
agree.
I don't even think they're gonna mention it, but that's not a prediction.
No,
That's
I
just-
think they want to mention it at least once, and then that's it.
Okay.
So that's my second one. That'll be hard to like kind of tally. I feel like that's gonna be either a 0 or 1 kind of deal. So it'll be pretty easy to tell with that prediction. But
So,
all right, Jason, number 3.
So I guess we'll just get the Square Enix stuff out of the way.
Yeah.
I kind of just started with Square Enix.
So we're gonna get. I don't think we're gonna get it. We're not gonna get a trailer. We're not gonna get like an announce. Maybe not even like a proper name. But we are gonna get maybe something along the lines of that Metroid, the Metroid Prime 4, where like they just showed the logo.
Okay.
We're just gonna get like a near tease for
Another
the next
for another
near.
year.
Yeah, you know.
you really want?
I know you're laughing. It's not even just that I want it. It's just that I do think Square understands that it's a brand that's growing in popularity. I mean, hell, for years after like the original Nier, well, not the original Nier. The original was like Drakengard, but the Nier on the PlayStation 3 and Xbox
Well,
360.
no. That would be the original Nier, because Nier is a spin-off of Drakengard, but
Yeah.
original Nier would be the first Nier on PS3. Well,
Yeah,
and
but
360.
But for years, Square Enix wouldn't do it because the sales weren't there for that original game, and then they realized there was this huge niche community for it. Nier Automata comes out to good critical reception, good sales. You know, people like me fucking being evangelical about it. The community for it is still growing. I think they're gonna, and Yoko Taro is kind of like he's kind of like the next Hideo Kojima in a way, where he's kind of got that star power in terms of a game dev, which is very rare. I think they're going to try to build that into one of their new brands, not new brands, but one of their big brands. And I have a feeling that they probably were doing pre-production on another Nier game before Nier Automata even came out, like 6 months beforehand. And keep in mind, granted, Platinum Games worked on Nier Automata, but the actual dev time, it only started producing in like 2014, went to 2017, so 3 years, including the pre-production. I mean, the games, the Nier games are not like Final Fantasy where everything's got to be fucking, or Kingdom Hearts where everything's got to be so high a graphical fidelity. You know, the games, they don't look bad, but it's more gameplay focused and story focused. So I do think they'll tease it, and we'll just get a teaser. Anything else, any kind of trailer, and an actual name title will be icing on the cake. I do think maybe their video will just end with Nier and the fucking face thing.
All right,
Yeah.
but if it's anything more than a tease,
No.
you're losing points on this.
No, I'm not. No, I'm
Yeah,
not.
you are.
I just said anything more is icing on the cake.
Yeah, icing on the cake, but not for your point score. No. Your prediction is that it'll be a tease.
My prediction is that there will be a tease. A tease could be defined as a trailer.
If there's a full trailer and a full reveal,
That's
not
tease.
that's not a tease, brother. That
is tease.
is not a tease.
I'll fight you on that at that time and place.
Fine. We'll see if you even get there.
That's a
But all
bold. That's a bold prediction, dude.
No,
so
I agree.
give it to
I
me.
don't see it happening. So that's a bold prediction. If it happens, we'll discuss it.
Yeah.
All right.
My
Delilah.
third, right?
Yeah. What you got?
A, sorry about the coughing. I have allergies.
Oh my
B,
god, how
my
dare
third
you?
prediction, staying on Square Enix, is that they're going to showcase more information about their Marvel Avengers project.
Oh, okay.
Probably, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if that maybe another trailer, but I just think they're going to talk more about it.
All right, so you think it'll be there?
Yeah.
You think okay?
Yeah, that shit will probably coincide with the next movie. So
I would
we'll probably
well, I mean, I think it would be good if for them to start showing it.
Mhm.
right.
It's been a
It's
while
a
since we
marketing, yeah.
it's been a while since we found out, Crystal Dynamics is developing it. With Infinity War coming out and other Marvel movies, on the way, like it's huge.
Yeah.
So it'd be good for them to start building a pipe now and have it release coincided with another film.
The second like of Infinity War. That's like next year, right?
Yes.
I don't even know, man.
Next
yeah.
year for sure.
So you think the Avengers game will be revealed?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, not revealed because it was technically, but they'll
But,
show more.
I feel like that was more so teased, where it hasn't really been revealed yet. We
Right,
don't really know
gotcha.
what it is. We know
Yes.
nothing essentially. We just know that Square Enix is partnered with with
Crystal Dynamics, yeah.
yeah, they partnered with Crystal Dynamics. No, they partnered with Disney and Marvel to do an Avengers game. So
Yeah.
like, I would still say if they show that more than that brief tease, that's a reveal. Like,
Gotcha.
Okay, if it's revealed, sure. All right, my third one. What's up, Jason?
Oh no, I was just gonna say how dope would like a modernized like that that top down like Diablo-esque Marvel game. What was that?
Which one?
Marvel
Heroes?
Marvel.
Heroes. No, it was an older one. Never mind. Just go on with
Ultimate
your
Alliance.
Ultimate Alliance. Imagine like a
Yeah.
modern version of that with like all fucking like 80 Marvel heroes in it. It'd be crazy.
All right, my third prediction. Microsoft will reveal the revival of Fable, and it will not be Fable 4. It will not be called Fable 4. It will not be considered a continuation of the series. It'll be
It'd be called A Fable.
a Fable. No, it'll be it'll be like a reboot of some sort.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
They got him, man.
Huh? Yeah, no, I know. Yeah,
They gotta,
Microsoft's like. Now that we're going like outside of Square Enix, we can talk about other things. Microsoft, they've got nothing right now, really. Like, the first party is a serious problem. Partnerships are great, and the service is top notch, but when it comes to first party stuff, they've really got to start locking down studios and getting games, like that will make people flock to their system. Like, what was the last? I mean, besides like Halo. Like, the
Gears
last
of
one
War
that comes
4.
to mind, yeah, besides like Halo and Gears of War 4, like before that, the last one that comes to mind is Sunset Overdrive, and I know that's not
Yeah.
true because we get a Forza every year, but I'm thinking of like exclusives from other companies that aren't like the obvious, like 343. It's either that or they start opening up other new first party studios, Because the only reason I'm excluding Halo and Gears of War and Forza is because like those are so expected because those are the first party games they have from their very few first party studios. Like, something that I'd love to see them do is like pick up Studio MDHR, and make them like acquire them, make them a first party studio, and then have them start a new project.
The theory I've heard is that they're basically doing what Sony did. Or started doing around midway through the PS3 cycle, which was you start hunkering down and invest, like you just said, investing in first-party studios.
Yeah.
But you also save some guns to come out punching in the next gen, which worked for Sony.
Which is like, yeah, I mean, and that's fine, but Sony also has a lot of first-party studios.
But yeah, they were building that already. Since
They've been
PS2
building
days.
that. Yeah, they've been building that for a long time. Microsoft doesn't have as many, and like that's not necessarily a bad thing. Like, you can even get an exclusive through a third-party partnership. We've seen that before. We've seen that with Remedy. Like, Remedy with Quantum Break was another one. They just got to start getting exclusives back on their system, and what better way to do that than to bring back Fable?
That's a good one.
which has been dormant for a long time.
And who knows? When they close that studio, there might be assets and shit that they have the intellectual property rights or whatever to that they can basically just dump on whatever new studio they decide to create or give the project to.
Right. So that's my number 3. Yeah, 3. That's my number 3. Jason, what you got for number 4?
Well, since you just did Fable, my number 4 was actually going to be a Halo 6 demo. Or not demo, trailer.
Trailer? Okay.
Mhm.
So we're going Halo 6.
Because at this point, again,
Wait.
what the fuck else do they got?
Oh, for a second I was like, wait, isn't Halo 6 the one that just came out like a couple years ago? And I can't even keep track of the Halos anymore. All right, so you think Halo 6 is going to get revealed? All right.
I mean, just as a side note, this isn't like part of the actual prediction, but if I had to guess, it's probably not going to be any kind of like gameplay or anything resembling gameplay. It will probably be like a story CG trailer. Like
everything you say can and will used against you.
Okay, then put it in there. It will be
no. I'm just messing with you.
Solely a story
I'll leave it. I'll leave it as a Halo 6 revealed. That's what I'll leave it at. Anything goes. Yeah. Delilah.
Yeah. So I had 3 predictions that I've kind of been sitting on, and one of them was Fable. But I'm gonna put that on the back burner and just go with the other one that I was solid about. That Microsoft is going to reveal a new IP. I don't know what studio, just a new IP.
We've fallen into this trap in previous years. So is this going to be a new first party IP?
Yes.
Okay.
New first party.
So Microsoft reveals a new first party IP. Okay. Because I think it was last year we fell into the trap.
Because Anthem.
Because of Anthem, yes.
Yeah.
And we had the argument of, well, her prediction wasn't that geared towards first party, so technically this wouldn't fit and make the cut.
Yeah.
Reveals first party new IP. Okay. All right. Moving on. My number 4. I'm actually going to jump to the bottom just so we can stick with Microsoft. I kind of went out of order here. Remember Crackdown 3?
I was actually just about to say, like, what the...
They're going to date it again for this August.
Okay.
Because the last solid release date that game had was it was supposed to release... coincided with the Xbox One X, which was November of last year.
Oh, that's right.
Before that, it was supposed to release in August. And then it was originally dated for August last year, got delayed to the Xbox One X release, and now it has been delayed indefinitely. I think they will once again show it and date it again for this August. Hopefully they stick to it this time. Who knows? We'll see. That's my number 4. So Jason, we're on to number 5.
Oh, that's right. I did start. Wait a minute. I did Kingdom Hearts Nier.
You have Ghost of Tsushima for spring 2019.
Ghost of Tsushima.
Kingdom Hearts 3 November 2018 with a Frozen reveal. A new tease for the next Nier game.
And Halo.
And Halo 6.
Yep. Okay. I can count everybody. So since when you guys just mentioned Anthem?
This is
they're going to spend a lot of so BioWare they're going to spend a lot of time with Anthem. And I believe that we will get some sort of alpha or like beta, some sort of, you know what I'm saying, like open testing of it, because I don't want to like put this in the prediction, but they have talked a lot about how EA wants to stay pretty solidly to the like Q1 2019 release date for it. So I think we might see something either in the fall or over the winter, like an alpha or a beta be announced for Anthem.
Nice.
Okay, so your prediction is we're going to get an like an alpha or beta
You know
for
what?
Anthem.
You know what? Screw it. I said before I'm being bold.
Okay.
Throw in Q1 2019 release for Anthem.
All right, Anthem. Okay, you're getting Q1 2019 and an alpha or slash beta like to come. How like when? When do you think the alpha or beta is coming?
Just say late 2018. If I get that right, that's pretty ballsy. So
All right, yeah. I'll agree. All right, Delilah, what you got for number 5?
See, like I'm thinking like on topic of BioWare, I was thinking Dragon Age, but that was one of the 3 that I'm not sure about. So maybe I'll bring it back
man.
later. But for now, I'll stick to. I'm gonna go to Bethesda. I think they're also gonna reveal new IP. Can't remember.
Okay.
Somewhere they said they were working on something that was gonna be like as big as Fallout and Elder Scrolls. So
Starfield.
Yeah, that was the prevailing theory, and that was what we were thinking last year too.
Yeah, basically they said they're not like Bethesda Game Studios. They said isn't working on either Fallout or Elder Scrolls right now.
Yeah.
Right.
So Delilah, your prediction is Bethesda will reveal a new IP.
yes.
Okay. I can see it happening. I feel like they need to show a new IP.
Yeah, BGS was mine as well. Yeah.
What's that?
No, I basically had the same prediction as her.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll get to you later. Can we also talk about Rage 2?
I don't want to talk about it.
I think it's like really. I think it's really cute and cool and funny how they leaned into the leak from Walmart Canada. And,
Oh, yeah.
I feel like that reveal of that game wasn't planned until that leak happened.
Right.
So I find it really funny.
Or
but
was it planned?
I don't think it was. I don't think it was at all. Rage 2.
You got to imagine they were working on that. You know what probably happened? What is it? Because Avalanche is working on that, right?
Well, Avalanche and id. It's a joint effort.
I saw this on. I was actually watching Easy Allies, and I do think this is actually what happened. One of those guys was talking about Avalanche was probably working on a Mad Max sequel, and then what was the company that published? Was it EA that published that Mad Max game?
I don't actually remember.
I don't remember.
It might have been Deep Silver.
Yeah,
No.
Whatever the
I can't
publisher was, that published it probably pulled the plug because it didn't sell well, and then they shopped that a Mad Max game to Bethesda, and Bethesda was like, "Oh, we'll just make Rage."
Wow. I
just-
could kind of see that based on the trailer.
It's possible. All right, I'm on to my number 5, right? Yeah. Let's just jump into the. All right, we'll jump into this one. We will finally get a gameplay reveal of Death Stranding, and get that sweet release window of early 2019.
Okay. Wow.
For
That's
Death
really
Stranding.
soon.
Yeah. No.
Yo, what crack are you smoking,
Hold on.
son?
They're
What
gonna
crack?
say, Jason. Once again, it's gonna be a case where they say early 2019. It's not gonna happen. It's gonna get delayed. Absolutely, 100%. It's not coming out early 2019. But they absolutely will say that it is.
That's crazy.
Well, you can just, dude. You can't even get to 10 points at this point. You just limited yourself to 9 points.
No,
You just
man.
handicapped yourself.
All right. How about? All right. Would you say the same thing if I just said 2019?
I feel bad letting you make that
Jason.
prediction. It
would you
feels
s-
dishonorable.
Would you say the same thing if I just said 2019?
For Death Stranding?
Yes.
No.
You what?
Dude,
No what?
We're not seeing that game till at least like
All right.
2021.
So how
2021.
about I change? How about I just cross out early and we leave it at 2019?
Dude, you can do what you want, man. I mean,
All right.
All right. do 2019 and like a quarter or a season or something.
I'm not. I'm leaving it at 2019. Jason's gonna play this game. He thinks that it's not gonna be 2019 at all. I'm having it as 2019.
I feel like 2019's a little realistic.
They might like
yeah,
finish.
I would say so too.
They might
fact
finish
that-
like the character models in 2019,
They're not
but
gonna finish the character model.
I
Jason.
think because Sony already said they're focusing on that out of one of 4 games, it makes me believe 2019
That's
is realistic, but definitely not early 2019.
Well, that's the whole thing. I'm not saying that that's actually gonna happen. I think that that's what they're gonna say is gonna happen.
Right,
okay.
right.
They're gonna drop early 2019, just like they have with past games, where they've said, "Oh yeah, this is coming," or what have they announced that had to get delayed? I think Horizon was supposed to come out late 2016 and it got pushed to early 2017.
yeah.
Right.
But
Yeah.
they were adamantly saying like, "Oh no, it's coming late 2016."
Okay.
Right.
I think
Oh,
they're
so-
gonna say early 2019.
Honestly, to be fair, I'm being a bit hyperbolic. Like I think it's probably going to be
You-
like a early to mid 2020
You love
at
that
the end
word,
of the
by
day,
way.
but I do like the word hyperbolic.
you say that a lot. I've
It's a
noticed.
very hyperbolic word. I love it.
It is.
I love
You're,
hyperbolic.
you yourself are very hyperbolic.
All right,
Speaking of Death Stranding, look at my hoodie, real quick. Can you
that's
see it?
pretty
Oh,
sweet.
What
Yeah,
a nerd.
that is pretty
That
sweet.
that is a nice hoodie though.
It
Thank
is.
you.
I want to get some of that Koji Pro wear. I like that shirt.
Mm.
Like, with
Insert
just the
coin
big
clothing.
Lugans. Oh, is that what that is from?
Yeah.
All right, I'll check it
Yo,
out.
man, as soon as I got some money, I gotta go buy PS3 so I can play some Metal Gear.
Yeah. Why'd you ever get rid of your PS3? You fucked up.
Because I needed that dough.
Oh, now we have to mark this show as explicit. I said the fuck word.
Dude,
I
I've
think
already
I
said
did
shit.
earlier.
Yeah, we've
Oh.
always cussed,
I know we have cussed.
demonetized.
All right, Jason,
so-
we're on to number 6.
And I think it would probably make sense just to do my 7 as well, because I'm literally just repeating what Delilah just said. So one of my predictions was that Bethesda Game Studio, which is different than Bethesda, but so it's the
Yes.
actual development house.
Bethesda Game Studio is
Just
the
so people-
developer. Bethesda themselves are the publisher. and
publisher,
the company
yeah.
itself, right?
They are going to put out that new IP, and I do think it will be coming this year. I think that's one of the reasons why Rage 2 is slated for 2019, is because I think their big release for 2018 is going to be
Well, Bethesda's
new IP.
Bethesda's also that kind of company that they won't reveal a game until it's
Yeah.
going
Yeah.
ready to be released that year.
It's like the Fallout 4 situation, yeah.
Mhm.
And then in terms of Death Stranding, so this would be 7 for me. So
All right, so wait. Just to clarify real fast, your prediction is the same as Delilah's, where Bethesda reveals their new IP.
Yeah, and it will come out this year, 2018.
Okay, so I will add that to yours as well.
And then in terms of Death Stranding,
Okay.
so your prediction, this is my number 7.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to get any mention of dates. We're not going to get
Okay.
any trailers. They're
Wait,
going
what?
to talk about it. This is my no. This is the negative. The question I asked at the beginning of this. So no dates. We're not going to get a trailer. They're literally just going to talk about it, and it's going to be very brief. What I think Sony is going to do
God.
is that next year Sony is going to go balls to the wall with Death Stranding. Death Stranding will basically be like the entirety of next year.
But okay, that's to justify this prediction. But this prediction is no dates, no footage. They're just gonna mention it.
No trailer. I didn't say no footage. They might have like footage of some
Okay,
stuff.
so no. So
So like
trailer.
you'll still get points if there's gameplay.
Yeah, if they like show some
I
stuff.
feel like Jason's trying to.
I feel like this is largely just an excuse to have Kojima on stage and talk about like the
Okay.
kind of gameplay
So-
in really vague terms that he wants to have in the game.
So no trailer, no date.
Yeah,
That's what you're saying. You're sticking to that.
I'm sticking to that.
So you get a point if it's a gameplay trailer.
No, he doesn't
I
get a
half
point if there's
I get
there's
half
a
a point.
if there
I get
no.
half- if it's just gameplay that they're like showing while Kojima's talking about it, if it's a gameplay trailer, then no, that's a trailer.
See, you know how you said that I now capped myself at 9 points. I feel like you just did that to yourself. I don't know that. Okay, just waving me
I
off.
have the sacred scroll. Don't worry.
Was that just loose leaf paper?
It's legal
I
pad.
got this nice fancy little notebook, and you're writing.
Moleskin.
Yeah, it's a
You go out-
moleskin,
you go-
it's a moleskin
go out-
notebook.
You go out and hunt a mole for that.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Anyway, so that's my 6 and 7.
All right.
So you can skip next round.
Well, nah, I'm just gonna have Delilah give her 6 and 7 too.
Oh shit. Okay.
All right, unless you do want to just give 6, and then we'll skip him next round, or however you want to do this.
All right. All right. 6. The new BioShock game will get a trailer.
What?
Yes.
Wait.
And it will-
Wait. Repeat that one more time.
A new BioShock game.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure you didn't mean to say like BioWare or something.
No.
Delilah, I will gift you a point ahead of time if you put in your prediction that in the trailer for the new BioShock
First of all, Jason,
game,
you can't award points.
yes,
Wait,
yes.
I want to hear what you
I will transfer Delilah a point ahead of time if you put in your prediction that in the trailer for the new BioShock game, it will say, "Who's your daddy?" in the text.
I'm not gonna do that, but
What is this?
Okay.
BioShock
I will add
starring Duke
something
Nukem?
to it.
What's wrong with you?
It will be dark like the Rapture, although it may not be the Rapture, but it's gonna have the dark theme of BioShock 1 and 2, not necessarily of Infinite. I feel like it's gonna go back to those roots.
Okay. All right. All right. So what's your full prediction?
BioShock, the new game,
New
will
BioShock
get
revealed. Okay.
yeah. Yes.
All right.
And it will be dark like BioShock 1
Darker.
and 2.
All right. Darker. Got it. All right. Do you want to give your 7th?
No,
or...
you go 7 and
All
then
right.
I'll do 7.
Okay. We will get. What are you smiling about, Jason?
Who's your daddy? Mark, can you please like OBS just put "Who's your daddy" right next to Jason?
I'll if I can figure out how to do that, I will. Okay. I think we will get, because they like to put they like to have too many things in development at once. So I think that it's gonna happen, and this could go hand in hand with your near tease, Jason. But I think we will get a reveal that Platinum is working on another game besides Bayonetta 3.
Oh.
They always like to announce like everything that they're working on like pretty far
Yeah.
ahead of time, and they almost always have more than one cake cooking, I guess.
Yeah, they've been like shitting out games
Mhm.
at a really rapid pace.
So I think, right currently we know they're working on Bayonetta 3, and also in conjunction with Psy Games in Japan on, I think, Grand Blue Fantasy side projects, which is like a big mobile game in Japan. I don't know how many resources are being taken up by that, since it's
Right.
like, a co-development project.
They are a pretty big studio, though.
So yeah, and they're really well known, really prestigious, and like I said, they always have like a bunch of things in development at once, and it's out there that they have them in development. So I think their new project will another project of theirs that they're working on will be revealed in some capacity.
God,
Like
what
I
was
said,
that?
it could be the next Nier game.
What was that third-person shooter? Vanquish. That was
Vanquish.
oh man,
Mhm.
a Vanquish 2, dude. Oh, oh, that would be awesome.
By the way,
Alright.
that's free on Xbox right now, limited time.
Yeah, that's what this month's games with gold, right?
I don't even know if it's games with gold or just like a freebie. I can't remember. Mine
I
expired.
think it is games with gold. Because I think they also get Metal Gear Solid 5 this month.
Yeah.
Mm.
Which is pretty cool. If you haven't played that, play it. That's
Just
my.
don't try to understand the story.
I mean, yeah, whatever. That's my number 7. So Jason, you're on 8.
Oh wait.
Oh wait,
I
we're
thought-
skipping you. We're skipping you. Yeah, screw you, Jason. You're not going yet. Delilah.
Yeah, this is one of the more ballsy ones. Dead Island 2 is revived. They announced Dead Island 2, I think E3 2014.
Yeah, I think that was 2014.
And then
Oh, that's right.
yeah,
No, that might have been.
2015.
No, it was 2014.
Yeah.
It was
And
2014.
we just never saw it again, right?
Well,
No.
okay. The developer, I think, shut down. Who was developing that originally?
Treyarch?
No,
I can't say it.
No,
No.
it was not. It was definitely not Treyarch.
I believe it's pronounced Trark.
Sorry, I can't pronounce it.
I can't remember who was
It's
developing
French.
that, but I think the studio closed, or that game was in development hell. Like there were a lot of issues with it, and it was picked back up by Deep Silver.
Okay.
I think.
That sounds right.
Yeah, we haven't heard from that in a long time.
Yeah, so I think
Um,
we're gonna hear from it at E3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dead Island
They
2
need
revived.
something.
Let's do it. All right.
They need something if they got the assets already.
All right. So, am I going again? Yeah, I am.
Yes.
I go again. All right.
This is 8.
Jason, you always got to make things so fucking complicated.
I'm a complicated person.
Yeah. We know they're going to be focusing on The Last of Us Part 2. I think whatever they show will pretty much focus on Joel.
Huh.
I almost want to go so far as to say Ellie won't even be in whatever they show at all, but I don't really want to hold myself to that. So I'm just going to stick to my idea that Joel will get the most screen time.
Wow.
And that may or may not include gameplay. You know what? Yeah, it does. We're going to see gameplay. That's
I think we are. for sure.
I'm sticking to that.
So keeping with that theme,
Okay.
my number 8, it will be revealed that Sully exists in the world of The Last of Us.
My God.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That was completely.
I almost want to
joke.
make that. I almost want to make that like some sort of bonus prediction for you, just in case it does come true. You get like 5 points.
But real talk, and I kind of want to make this prediction with the date, even though
Do it.
the
You
date.
won't.
No, it would contradict another one of my predictions, but I know one of them is true. I just don't know which one.
All right, you better decide.
No, because I can make both of them, and one of them will for sure be wrong, but I'll have the point guaranteed for the other one.
That's true. You could play the game that way.
Or
Or what if they both do come out on that same day?
You know what? You know what I'll do? No date. Doom 2. Doom 2 is revealed.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Ah,
Is
I
that
would love that.
oh, I thought that was another one of yours.
No.
All right, so you're saying do. See, I don't. If you had told me that a week ago, I would have believed you. But with this whole Rage 2 thing, I don't see it happening.
Mm.
Well, Rage 2 is not it, remember.
It is.
Wait, what? I thought it was
I mentioned-
Avalanche
No, I
and-
mentioned this before.
Avalanche
Rage 2
and-
is Avalanche and id working together. It's
Fuck
co-developed.
I take that back. I take it back. I take it back.
All right,
No.
fine. All right.
No.
all right.
There's still time.
No.
Think of one. That has
sh- which one do I want to? Anthem. How did I run out of shit so fast? I thought I had 10. I can't count.
Do you want us to come back to it?
No. So I know what I'll do. So we obviously already know that Destiny 2 will be getting DLC in September.
Okay.
The specific date
Oh my god, okay.
will be either, because we already know the DLC, I'm gonna have all these specifics, and we have to check these boxes for me to get points.
Okay.
Will be September 11th or 18th.
I don't think they will release. I don't think that anyone would ever release anything on September 11th.
September 18th.
Wait, so you think a Destiny 2 expansion on September 18th?
September 18th.
All right, Destiny 2.
Because Taken King was on September 15th.
Okay.
The closest Tuesday to that is September 18th this year. It will be Fallen focused.
Okay. This is
It will
nonsense to
feature.
me.
It will feature in-game LFG as a new feature for Destiny
What
2.
the fuck is that?
And for the final quarter point, they will bring back Prison of Elders. It will be different,
Wait, all right.
but it will
What
have
is
Prison of Elders name.
All right, so I have Destiny expansion for September 18th, Fallen Focus. What are the other two caveats?
It will have in-game LFG.
What is that?
So in Final Fantasy 14, you know how when you like queue up for what do you call it? Like
Raids?
different raids,
For
but also
duties.
duties. But yeah, you know how you queue up and like there's tank, healer, DPS.
Yeah.
LFG is basically looking for game. It's like a
Oh,
matchmaking.
all you had to say
Flash.
was looking for game. Oh my god. All right.
Yep.
So LFG and what's the other? What's your
They will-
other?
They will bring back Prison of Elders. It won't be like exactly the same as Prison of Elders in D1, but it will share the name.
All of
Their
this,
name.
like the only thing I understand is the fucking release date. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Delilah
anyway.
understands. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all. You need to know.
Yeah, sure, but all right. That was your number 8. Delilah, what's your number 8?
Okay. Another really kind of stupid one. Pokemon Switch is not going to be completely turn-based.
Okay.
That's it.
Pokemon Switch would be so weird.
Okay, so let's talk about that. Did you guys see the
Rumors.
the rumors and the leaks?
Yeah.
For that,
Mhm.
seems like that's going to be
Pokemon Yellow.
Well, no, maybe kind of like that. What's the actual name? Because it's like it's a more unorthodox name this time around.
Pokemon Chrome.
No,
Oh yeah, I can't
it's
remember.
like Let's Go
Yeah.
Pokemon. There's Pikachu edition and Eevee edition that were the
Right.
leaked versions that were shown. Yeah, that's literally what the trademarks because the trademarks were registered the day after the leak went through.
Yo, Silver for life, man.
Okay. So Pokemon Switch revealed and not turn based.
Not completely turn-based.
Not completely
Like
turn based.
yeah, they're gonna veer off. It might be an option. Whatever this new action.
All right, not completely turn based. So kind of like how you could do like wait mode in Final Fantasy 15.
Right.
Gotcha. Not completely turn based. Okay. I have 3 more, don't I? Yes, I do. I kind of want to save my craziest one for last. It's higher up on my list, but I'll wait. I think there will be a new Zelda game for 3DS that will be announced for release this fall.
Wow.
It might not be like
I could see that.
It might not be like a brand new.
It will probably be like one of the 2D things.
Yeah, like it could be.
Yeah.
I honestly, I feel like it's kind of open, like as to what it could be. It could be a remake or a remaster of a previous title, or it could just be a whole new game built for the 3DS.
Would it
But-
count if it's like a collection of like, let's say, Spirit Tracks and Phantom Hourglass?
Yeah, sure. Like
Okay.
I'm literally saying a new Zelda game will come out for the 3DS this fall.
Okay.
That's why Nintendo was like, oh yeah, we're continuing our support of the 3DS, and then Zelda comes out in the fall. All right, get rid of the 3DS.
Like it could be honestly. There was that.
Link
keep
Between
bringing
Worlds?
I keep bringing up I keep bringing up
Yeah,
leaks that have come out like the past few weeks. But there was and I think this leak was completely fake. But it was a giant listing of every press conference's reveals for their shows for every publisher. And under Nintendo, they had that a Link's Awakening remake would be announced. And something like that could be really cool. I don't know that that's going to happen, and like I said, I don't buy into that entire leak whatsoever because there were a lot of really stupid and crazy things on there that I just don't see happening. But
Isn't there already like a 3D similar to like the Link Between Worlds, or whatever that last one was? It's kind of like 2D but 3D at the same time. Wasn't there already one of those made for
Yeah, that was-
A Link's Awakening?
no, like how A
I
Link
don't
Between
know.
Worlds was like a sequel to Link to the Past, or
Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about.
yeah, I don't know what you're talking about either. I feel like you don't.
Who's
Yeah.
Hey, Mark,
What's up?
who's your daddy?
Stop it! Don't say that to me, nasty man. All right, what's your number 9, Jason?
We'll see Resident Evil 2 remake.
Oh, that's actually one I forgot to put on my list.
I thought about putting that
And
on mine.
I'm happy you said that because I'm really hopeful for that.
hmm
Uh,
I still got to get around to playing the remake of 1.
did you never play it before?
I have it. It's been sitting on my. I played like bits and pieces of the original back in the day on the PS1, but I just have it. It's just been sitting there on my PlayStation, and I still haven't gotten around to playing it.
Okay. I like that one though because I really hope that it happens because
So do I.
I really want to see that game, and we just haven't. We know that they've been making. We know that they've been working on it. And it's really funny because anytime Capcom social media like tweets out some picture of them working on something or them somewhere, that everyone immediately jumps and thinks like remake Resident Evil 2 remake reveal. Is that coming? Are you guys gonna show us something? It's like it never happens.
They're also going to announce Resident Evil 4 remake,
Oh my god.
so that you can release that game for
Yeah.
the eighth time. Honestly, people make Skyrim jokes, but there are way more releases of Resident Evil 4. I think than
absolutely there are. Absolutely 100% there are.
I purchased that game like 5 times.
Same. Same. The next one I
Uh,
want to get is the Wii version because I actually kind of want to play it on Wii. I've
version's
always heard
dope.
good things. Yeah.
It is with the aiming like
Yeah, yeah. All right, Delilah, number 9.
Oh, yeah, the Metroid Prime. It's only gonna get a trailer, no gameplay.
Metroid Prime.
Yeah.
So just a trailer, like a story trailer.
Yeah.
Okay, and no gameplay.
No.
Okay. Okay. We'll get to that on my last one.
Oh, okay.
That's the one I wanted to save for the end. All right, my second to last one. We will get a new Advance Wars.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I
Yeah.
can see that.
I Fire Emblem has been such a huge focus from Nintendo. But with the newfound success of the Switch, it's like a prime time for them to start introducing old dormant franchises, and Advance Wars is probably their most dormant, as far as like one of their most dormant. I don't want to say they have a lot of dormant franchises. I don't want to go ahead and say it's the most dormant, but we haven't had an Advance Wars in a really long time.
And they kind of have to do that to keep the Switch going.
I don't necessarily think they have to, but I think they will.
Mm.
I think they will start introducing, older franchises with a new, fresh take on their brand new, shiny, and well-loved console.
It's not shiny.
It's
actually
pretty
matte.
shiny.
It's actually matte.
I'm looking at one right now. It's got a nice, shiny screen that I can only see the top, like, I don't know, sixth of because it's in a dock right now.
Okay.
But yeah, I think that a new Advance Wars will get revealed. All right, Jason. This is number 10.
I don't know if this really counts.
God. Okay.
I mean, tell me if you guys think this is a legit for the purposes of what we're doing. N64 Classic.
Will be revealed at E3.
Well, they're like direct. Don't they do a direct?
Yeah.
Did they reveal the NES or SNES during their directs?
Yeah, but
That's the
here's
only
thing.
reason I'd say you might want to take that one back. When it
One
comes
of
to
the reasons,
those hardware releases, I don't think they've ever announced them during a direct.
you're right, and I knew that going in.
Okay, all right.
One of the reasons, hold on, but one of the reasons why is also because this was pre fucking Star Fox Grand Prix leak. Because my assumption was that they actually weren't going to have that much, and the reason they put it in there was because they weren't going to have that much. But you know what? I will.
All right.
You know what? I'll stick with it. N64 Classic.
N64 Classic. All right,
Be bold.
N64 Classic.
Bold.
All right, Delilah.
Damn. I guess for my 10th, I should be bold. So I'm teetering between a new Fable game or a new Dragon Age game. But if I'm going to go really bold like that, I'm going to say there's going to be a new DC game revealed.
Like DC Heroes, like comics?
I don't know who
Oh,
is going to...
no.
It was like one of the three. If I'm playing it safe,
Delilah.
I'm going to go with Fable, but...
Delilah, no, that actually goes along with Jason's reveal, because if an N64 Classic gets revealed, then we know Superman 64 is going to be on it, so... You go ahead.
That would count?
Yeah, that would absolutely... Honestly, if that happened, I would count it, but... it won't.
I don't know if I want to be safe or ballsy. I don't know. What do you guys think? Help me out.
I mean, I don't know that either of those things are safe, because I mean, I say that knowing full well Fable was one of my predictions, but I don't know that it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
There were talks of them giving that to another studio and reviving it, but who knows where they are with that, if it's even ready to be shown.
Yeah, like something safe would be like fucking, what's that game? Sea of Thieves DLC is probably like a guarantee.
Right.
No, I don't even see that happening.
You don't see them at least saying Sea of Thieves?
I don't know, because when it comes to a game like that, I don't feel the word DLC is really fitting, you know?
Yeah, I mean, there are one or two things that's gonna happen with that game. Either they're gonna completely drop it because right now it seems like the game just died on.
Well, the hype is kind of is a lot lower than it was at
But
launch.
the community kind of dwindled away relatively quickly.
And the community that's there is still really passionate about it, but
Maybe, yeah. From what I hear, everybody kind of was into it for a few weeks. Anyway, that wasn't the point.
okay.
The point was just that like something CFD related, like a DLC, would have been safe. So I don't know.
Right. I'll say stay kind of safe and stick with a Fable trailer.
Okay. So you think a new Fable a Fable trailer, like a new Fable will be revealed with a trailer. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Man, that would be pretty dope.
And you're not going to give the caveat I gave where it won't be Fable 4? Okay. New Fable revealed.
I don't know if it'll be a Fable 4. It might be like a Fable something.
Okay.
Who? Let me ask you guys, and you don't have to like accept this challenge if you guys don't want to.
Okay.
But I wanted to ask if you guys, with your Fable prediction, would you be like in the same way with Kingdom Hearts, how we added the worlds? Would you be willing to add who would be actually making that game?
No, I don't want to do that, because on the chance that it's going to be a brand new studio, I mean, I can't just drop a name for them.
Well, you could say brand. I mean, if it's a brand new, we could just say, oh well, if it's brand new, it doesn't really count.
No, I don't want to do that. Because
All right, just for fun, right now, who do you guys think would be the new studio? It doesn't have to be part of like the actual predictions.
I mean, I think it would be a new in-house studio. I would hope.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I would have to think about that.
Like, I don't know who else would they would bring on board for something like that.
Because I tell you who I think it is.
Who?
Rare.
Okay.
I think
Yeah,
they've had Rare split between Fable. If that's true, I would think that they've had Rare split between Fable and Sea of Thieves.
And you think they've already been working on it for some time? I mean, honestly, they would be a perfect fit for it.
Exactly.
They would be a perfect fit for it. One can dream, one can hope. All right, my last one. Metroid Prime 4 won't be there at all.
So we're going toe for toe here.
That's what yeah. I think they're going to they're not going to show anything of it at all. No trailer, nothing. Because I think later 1 or 2 months after E3 they will do a direct focus on it.
Do you think maybe they're saving those big guns till like there's less shit going on?
That specific big gun, yes. I think they're
I can totally see
specifically
that.
holding that one off to have a dedicated direct to entirely reveal, like, you know, story, gameplay, features, and maybe, depending on how far along it is, maybe even release date, or at the very least release window. But
Yeah.
I think in order to do that, in order to get there, they have to ignore it next month.
Yeah.
That would make sense,
I could see
considering
them-
Metroid is a low seller, yeah.
I could also see them just focusing on Smash.
Yeah,
since
well,
that's coming out.
I forgot about that, yeah.
That's absolutely already, like, that's already a given confirmation. They're having a tournament for it. They, you know, they want to really push that game forward, especially probably for this year.
They're having a tournament for Smash or Splatoon? I thought it was Splatoon.
I think both.
Both?
I think they're doing it for both, yeah. Yeah, because they always do have the Splatoon like what invitational or whatever.
Yeah.
But they're pretty sure they're doing a Smash tournament as well, and in order to do that, like, you kind of have to reveal everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, what happens if we all get 0 points?
I win
We
by
get-
default.
Or what would happen if like Kingdom Hearts got revealed for October of 2018 and we're just all fucked?
We would at least get a quarter for saying that it was dated.
Okay.
I would give us all a quarter for that.
So we just all end up with a quarter points because it probably will get a date.
It probably will get a date, but it has to be at E3.
Oh, man.
Also,
This is
yeah,
gonna
that's
be
another
funny.
caveat I wanted to add because of the recent trend, you know, in the past few years where a lot of reveals and trailers and things come out that whole week prior to E3. That window counts.
Okay.
I don't want anyone to be losing points because, like, oh, they decided to throw the Kingdom Hearts release date out at the concert that happened a couple days before E3.
Especially,
actually
yeah,
Right.
E3 has gone from being like a 1-day thing to a 2-day thing to a 3-day thing to now a like multiple week long thing.
It starts.
Yeah.
EA. Well, technically, EA Play isn't E3, but it's their own event. Like, it's not even at the same venue, from what I understand. But I still like that. That's still part of it,
Yeah.
and that starts on Saturday. That kicks everything off, and then I'm pretty sure the entire convention runs until Friday.
Yeah, I'm just saying
Essentially is
way
almost a
back
week
in
long.
Yeah, I'm just saying
way back when.
in the day, it was literally like a couple of press conferences on one day, and
Well, we
now
also
it's become,
also went from it being a consumer trade show, which is what it used to be, to now being a full blown convention where
Right.
it's open to the public. You can register to get press passes, but also public facing, like fan passes and things like that. It's a very different beast. It's a very different show than what it was 10, 15 years ago. Which is kind of why we like to do this whole thing. You know, we sit here, we have 10 predictions, we have some fun with it.
Yeah.
We have some fun watching the press conferences, and then we're gonna have fun afterwards, where I destroy you all with the amount of points that I get.
No, you guys are gonna feel like a bunch of idiots when like the public, when they show up at E3 and they go to the 2K booth and they see a giant Big Daddy and it just says, "Who's your daddy?"
It's great because, like, Delilah explicitly said it's going to have a darker tone, more akin to the first two games, and you're just like, nah, they're gonna have the tagline "Who's your daddy?" and it's gonna be a total.
Well,
like,
it can still be dark. They
it's
can
gonna
make
be
it like
a complete
dark.
90s comedy or something.
No, they can make it like really really fucking hard, like a first person Dark Souls. in like the Bioshock
Oh,
universe,
God.
and then it would
Why
be like, it's like prepare to die. Like
never give
that's
that
a fucking
caveat ever again.
that's a fucking dude. Prepare to die is a dumbass tagline, but it works with Dark Souls.
Yeah, whatever. It's true. All right. Well,
Just saying, you're gonna feel like idiots.
we all got our 10 predictions. Do you guys want me to read them down again, or think we should just end it here?
Nah, we
No,
can
we're
edit.
good.
I just wanna tell you guys what one of my original predictions was.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
And then as we started talking more, kind of mentioning Final Fantasy VII Remake, like, and talking more about it, and like, I was like, yeah, I probably shouldn't go with this. One of my original predictions was actually that there was going to be an FF7, a really small one, but an FF7 remake demo with Kingdom Hearts 3. Like, I thought that was actually
Oh,
thing.
kind of like buy
decided
Type Zero and get the Final
Right.
Fantasy 15 demo. Okay.
Well, except it would be really small, and it would be something that like didn't even have to necessarily do with what the finished product would be.
Well, I mean, that's
kinda like that
basically what
dumbass
happened. That's
with
what
the-
happened with episode Dasuke.
Yeah,
That came out and go back and play that, and it's nothing like what we got.
No.
exactly.
Um,
I think they learned their lesson with that though, where they kind of just ended up wasting time and resources on that demo.
I mean, no, because they took a lot of feedback and it really affected the game in the end and made it better. Still not great in my opinion, but better. But yeah, honestly, that's a good prediction. I feel like you should have gone with that one. But then
Or-
again,
or the
then
N64
again, that
Classic.
I feel like it'd be really hard because I feel like that wouldn't even be announced during E3. I feel like they would
Right.
announce that later.
Right, that would be some shit if they happen to finish it
Right.
in time. Like if Kingdom Hearts is coming out in November, it'd be like we'd learn in like October. Hey, by the way, make sure you pre-order because
That's ballsy though. That would have been good.
Mm,
But all right, shall we wrap it up?
Yeah.
yes,
Okay.
sir.
This was fun. I was glad we got to do this.
Yeah, me too.
Uh,
Such a good host, Mark.
Oh, thanks. All right. And now, yeah, you say I'm a good host. Now I'm forgetting hosting duties at the end of the show. How do you wrap up a show?
Well,
This is the
You say,
analog report.
This is the analog report. You can you can follow me on Twitter at Nibelheimian. Follow Jason on Twitter. What is it? Just at Solid Quaz. I'll throw them on the screen too once I figure out how to do that. And you can follow Delilah at Assassina dash sign.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
it's not underscore.
No, I don't
Yeah,
think so.
like Jason had on all of our old videos with the underscore, not realizing that that's not actually your Twitter handle.
I did realize at some point I was just
And then I think, but it's
I
funny
forgot
you
to
realize
change
it
it.
at some point, but yeah, you just never changed it.
That's okay.
yes, Alex, I will take potent potables for 200.
But you can follow us there. You can subscribe to the channel. It's Dead Cell Media. We're still kind of in a little bit of a hiatus state. We just wanted to come back on and do this little one-off fun thing that we like to do every year. So we're gonna post this, and then after E3, we will post our kind of reactions, but mostly us just going over our predictions again and tallying like who got what right, and talk about the show a little bit. So expect that after E3.
Dude, I'm gonna be really pissed if Doom 2 is revealed. Because I went with the fucking N64 Classic, which I literally just came up with while we were talking. I'm gonna be so pissed.
To be fair, like, it wasn't really outwardly said like, oh, it is working on this. It was like more of a big deal that Avalanche was, but yes,
Right.
it and Avalanche are working on that together. But anyway, this was the analog report. I'm not even gonna give this an episode number. I'm just gonna call it like a special.
Cool.
Yeah,
To be
I don't-
episode
it's-
negative 3.
It's half because it's not like a real episode. It's like just a special thing that we wanted to do, and it's also half because I don't remember what the last episode number was.
I believe it was 13.
Nah, we got further than that, didn't we?
Maybe. I don't know.
It's been
All right,
so
whatever.
long.
Yeah, it's been.
I'm
so long.
tired.
All right, but Thank you for listening. Subscribe, follow us, whatever. Thanks. Bye. All right. I'm going to stop recording.
The thing it's on. It's on like a stool.
Yeah.
It's the closest thing I have to a chair. Okay.
Okay. All right. So
It's a privilege with chair.
in post production, I'm gonna be able to like crop the screen to get rid of like some shit, right?
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Just making sure. This is all new. All right. I started recording like 20 seconds ago, so we can start.
Oh, did
If
you?
y'all are ready, yeah, I did. I'll just have to cut
Oh,
edit
no.
this out. What?
My plug came out.
Oh no. Not your precious plug.
Oh yeah.
All right. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know how to do this. This is the first time I'm ever doing this. This is scary. All right.
Learn a new life skill.
Learning a new life skill. All right. Starting in 3. Wait, is this still part of Analog Report?
Dude, come up with whatever name you want. Like
That's going to make it part of Analog Report.
Yeah, that'll be.
And we're starting in
that's
3,
fine.
2,